Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we're having a look at a lot of different crypto, just anything really. So this video could be on anything, not one thing specific, but just anything we really want. Could be Binance Coin, could be anything. So that's what really exciting is especially Binance Coin, is that a lot of people underestimated this crypto. A lot of people, and many people have lived to regret it, because obviously we knew it hit like all-time high of over like $600. But last year January, this crypto was around, there we go, $40. So naturally a lot of people were surprised when it hit like over $600. So it had a lot of people surprised and shocked. So that's why I wanted, at the moment, Binance Coin is one of the coins that I'm following closely. Like, I'm keeping a close watch on this crypto because I know it has huge potentials, like bigger potentials than like $600 that it achieved at its all-time high. Much bigger potential. It has some huge potential. So we're going to be having a look at that as well. Other cryptos that we can have a look at is NFTs, like some of the biggest NFTs right now. You're looking at Axie Infinity. It's huge right now because the Axie platform, some of the Axie platform, sort of like their NFTs, they're just extremely expensive. We're looking at like $370 a minimum for some of the NFTs. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of exciting. It's got me excited because I thought, wow, this could be great. This could be great to try out. But then when you see the price of the NFTs, you're shocked. I mean, the biggest, most expensive Axie that's ever been sold is cost over 300 Ethereum. Whew. That's crazy. So for one, it's extremely expensive to just participate and play the game. You know, you have to have some serious money, and it's ran on Ethereum as well. So Ethereum gas fees are sometimes exceptionally high, and they don't have to be, but they are. So that's kind of crazy in itself. But hey, look at this. Nasdaq halts Robinhood trading 3 times amid double-digit rise. Why is it that Robinhood is always in something? They're always in something strange. We got an article explaining what Axie Infinity is. Bitcoin exchanges can advertise on Google again. Bitcoin exchanges can advertise on Google again? What? Majority of the UK citizen very interested in crypto-backed loans. I saw this and I was like, obviously, that wasn't any surprise to me, to be honest. It just wasn't. It didn't came as a surprise, not even close. It didn't came as a surprise because it's just obvious that a lot of people like taking out loans, but especially if it's a crypto-backed loan, that's just like makes it closer to decentralization. But listen, we've uploaded a lot of videos recently. One of the most surprising videos that my subscribers, everyone on here, seem to enjoy was this video on Tencent. It was actually really interesting. Tencent. And the thing is, I didn't get a lot of views. Got 83 views. It's not a lot of views, but it got a lot of likes. I liked it as well because obviously, why not? Got a lot of comments as well. 7 comments, but I need to review some of them because obviously I think some of them are blocked for reasons I haven't looked into yet, but I've got to look into it. But yeah, so you really enjoyed the Tencent token. So that was an interesting video. All right, what else can we have a look at? Cardano. How's the price of Cardano doing right now? Still pretty stable, roughly around $1. July the 20th, it was at $1 exactly. Now it's at $1.36. That's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Everyone is interested in Cardano. That's the thing, especially these days. Everybody is interested in Cardano, and you can't really like disagree with them. You know, Cardano is a fantastic platform, fantastic cryptocurrency for very good reasons. Nervos partnership to build first cross-chain bridge with Cardano, bringing ERC20 to Cardano. That's interesting. Reimagining peer-to-peer finance with Marlowe. I'm interested in this one. Bringing ERC20 to Cardano. So it says connecting to blockchain protocol and collaborating on applications are essentials to achieving the promise of decentralized finance and provide an alternative to traditional banking. So according to DeFi Plus, or DeFi Pulse, a tracking website, cryptocurrency total of over 75 billion is now locked up in DeFi. A year ago, the total was just 700 million, and now it's 75 billion that's locked up in DeFi. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's good for a lot of reasons, because that's just a huge difference. I can't describe that difference from 700 million to 75 billion. Now, I'm not saying it's going to have the same amount of growth for the next 5 or 10 years. I'm not saying this is going to double a year from now. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it's still a huge surprise. For 1 year, it went from 700 million that's locked up in DeFi to 75 billion that's locked up in DeFi. So most of this value is in the form of crypto assets based on the ERC20 token standard. Interesting. It's very interesting. Let's get some more information on it. So Ethereum proof of stake infrastructure is challenged with ever raising costs, which is true. The cost is always going up, especially for the transaction costs, you know, like the fee itself, you know. Some people, whenever they're publishing or uploading their NFTs, they try to choose the days where they know specifically it's going to cost less to use Ethereum. And that just puts it in huge perspective how expensive it is to use Ethereum. It's kind of crazy. So we forecasted this issue, and providing an alternative was one of the founding principles we set for Cardano. This is about to come into fruition. That's quite interesting, because a lot of cryptocurrencies do want to make it easier to transact on their platform, which is good. It's good. I can't disagree with that, because everyone wants that. No one wants to pay a huge gas fee just to upload an NFT, or just to make a simple transaction on Ethereum, just to send your Ethereum from one wallet to another wallet. It's a huge cost. No one wants to deal with this. So it says here, to expand the variety of use cases for application developers and businesses, Cardano will support the ERC20 token migration to its platform. The Alonzo hard fork and Plutus smart contracts are on the way. Once deployed, users of supported Ethereum tokens will be able to bring them over from Ethereum's congested network and take advantage of Cardano's transaction capacity and lower transaction fees. It's good. While enjoying enhanced security, robust costs, and interoperability. You hear that, guys? Sounds interesting, to say the least. It's already got me interested, because because Cardano is already huge in the community. Now they want to make it easier to use, especially by using ERC20 standard. So they want to take a closer look at the nature of ERC20 to understand why the standard fits the market trend in terms of business needs. First, of course, ERC brought the concept of smart contracts and programmable money to blockchain in 2015. Since then, tokenization and the ERC20 token has gained popularity because of utility in everyday business transaction. Applications built on a blockchain can provide tokens that can serve as payment unit, transactions unit, access to digital services, a reward or incentives, a right to vote, and an investment mechanism. So it says well-designed ERC20 token address many needs and more useful they become, the more demands grow, and so their value grows accordingly. This is why these tokens are widely used and are well supported by wallets and exchanges. It's true, they are extremely widely used, and they're only growing on a daily basis. ERC20 token standards, they're becoming easier and easier to use, and the fact that any ERC20 token can be stored on a supported ERC20 wallet, like an Ethereum wallet, that makes it extremely good for the community because people want it to be easy to store their ERC20 tokens. They don't want it to be difficult. They want it to be easy. Let's take a look at Chainlink. What's going on with Chainlink? Now this thing is still interesting, like the Coinbase survey about like people wanting to use cryptos as a loan collateral, basically. It's really interesting. Got me interested as well, because I can see exactly how that can benefit a lot of people and a lot of businesses as well. Because let's be honest, Bitcoin right now, it's more valuable to businesses than the dollar. It's more valuable than the pound. It's more valuable than any other currency, in my opinion, because no other currency is going to give you the same return as Bitcoin will. So it does make a lot of sense why people will be interested in taking Bitcoin as collateral for loans. It makes perfect sense. The ultimate beginner's guide to cryptocurrency exchanges, okay? Binance reviews, can the world's biggest exchange still cut into 2021? The hottest decentralized app from DeFi to games. That's interesting. Let's check that one out. Zcash creator wants ZEC to be less like Bitcoin, more like Ethereum. Interesting. That's piqued my interest. Honestly, I want Zcash to be more like Bitcoin, but faster and cheaper to use, but I want it to be more decentralized. I think if it was going to be more like Ethereum is one of the most admirable crypto in the world, but it's not the most decentralized. And I think part of the appeal for Bitcoin is the decentralization aspects to it. Part of the appeal of Zcash is the decentralized aspects to it. So let's have a look. So in brief, Zcash is a privacy coin that uses proof of work. The coin's creator argues that a move to proof of stake could be good for price, functionality, and network security. That's interesting. And I think to a certain extent that I can see how that makes sense. I could see how that could work. Yeah. What I like right there was the proof of stake, because it's part of the appeal. If people could stake Bitcoin, I think that would drive up the demand for Bitcoin even more, if it's not already quite high, which it is. But proof of stake would just make it even more interesting. While Bitcoin right now is a proof of work concept, you got to mine to get the token. But with staking, with staking, you could actually earn Bitcoin in more than one way, not just by mining, but you could also earn Bitcoin simply by delegating your Bitcoin and getting it in rewards, like a almost like when you put your money into the bank and it just returns you with interest. But you know, that's essentially what staking is, but more decentralized, because obviously banks are not decentralized. But if you consider Bitcoin to be a bank, its own bank, your own bank, then technically Bitcoin as a bank is decentralized. But you know, the the ideas behind it are completely different. The ideas around Bitcoin and banks completely different. They are world apart. But let's continue. So proof of stake, consensus protocol that uses deposited crypto to secure a blockchain, is becoming more in vogue. So two projects from Ethereum, co-founder Polkadot and Cardano, used it. So Ethereum rival Solana says it gives the project super speed, and Ethereum is months away from its own transactions to proof of stake. It's months away apparently, but I don't believe that, because you can stake Ethereum. The last time I checked, I think you have to hold 32 Ethereum or something before you can stake Ethereum. So I don't quite understand what they meant right there, because as far as I know, you can totally stake Ethereum. Yeah, as far as I know, you can totally stake Ethereum, as far as I know. So all right, let's continue. So Zcash, a prominent privacy coin with a market cap of 1.2 billion, may join it with staking. I'm interested in that, because that would make me want to own more Zcash, you know, because if you can stake it, that brings up the appeal. One, it's already a privacy focused coin, but two, you know, if it allows you to stake this token as well, a lot more people are going to want to own it. It looks like Mina token is trending right now, so that's quite interesting. Let's have a look. So from the 2nd of August to right now, it looks like the price have gone up by over $1. That's pretty damn good. So there's probably something going on in the background. So I'd be interested in finding out what that is exactly, because if the price goes up by $1, it's quite big. But then again, the token supply it's not ridiculously huge. It's a modest token supply. Yeah, it's quite a modest token supply. So it's not like it's an insanely huge token supply. You know, it's actually quite modest. You're looking at 187 million token in circulation right now, and you're looking at over 824 million in total supply. So that piques our interest, but we'll leave Mina for later. We'll probably check it out once again to get some news on that, why the price shot up by $1. But right now, what I want to have a look at is Zcash. Very interested in the price of Zcash right now. So that's $118. Wow. So I live in England, so naturally I want to see the price in pounds. 85 pounds. Wow. Damn. That's that makes me very interested. That puts a big smile on my face. Okay, end of July, 30th of July, the token price was 75 pounds. Interesting. 74 pounds at one stage as well. Very interesting. I like this. I like the looks. And around the 21st was around 60 pounds, and Yeah, 60 pounds back in the middle of July. That's interesting. Wow. Like the sound of that. That's very interesting. Anyway, price right now, 85 pounds, $118. So if this was a stakeable token, that would pique my interest for many good reasons. Considering that the supply is insanely low, you're looking at a cryptocurrency with the same supply as Bitcoin, right? But rumor is it's even more secure than Bitcoin. Just a rumor. I'm not saying that's fact, but it's just a rumor that it's even more secure than Bitcoin. But I could be wrong. Anyway, let's continue. So it says here, while there are many people who prefer proof of work, I believe that proof of stake will make Zcash more valuable to more people. That's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that. Now in Zcash, just as Bitcoin and Ethereum, miners do the hard work of validating transaction, helping keep the network secure and pushing the blockchain forward. In exchange for their troubles, they receive rewards in form of cryptocurrency. So, this is interesting. This is very interesting because you have to realize at this moment, if you mine Zcash, arguably, it would be you get more Zcash than you would in Bitcoin, but they're the same supply. Am I right? They're the same supply. They are the same supply. And it uses proof of work, just like Bitcoin, which means they're mineable. Now, coins that are the same supply, same exact supply, but the price is completely different. You will get more Zcash for your. I'd rather mine Zcash than mine Bitcoin right now. I'm just being real. The other privacy coin, or one of them, is Dash. 18.9 million and 10.2 million in circulating supply. It's crazy. It's crazy low. I did a video on Dash recently anyway, but my point is, again, coins like Zcash, because the price is so low, you're gonna get more Zcash for your computer mining power. But if you try to mine Bitcoin, you're gonna get less Bitcoin for your rewards. So it all depends on, like, you got to remember the price difference between Bitcoin and Zcash is huge, right? It's a huge difference, but the supply is the exact same. So if you mine Zcash, how much do you think you can make in a month? Versus if you mine Bitcoin, how much do you think you can make in a month? It's completely different, but the supply is the same. So it's up to you to decide which coin is more valuable to you, not just to everyone else, but to you specifically. What's more valuable to you? So that's quite interesting. That is quite interesting. But I do like that anyway. Okay, what else can we have a look at? Because I don't really want to buy Zcash. I'd much rather mine Zcash, just being honest. Next article that we've got is the hottest decentralized app, or decentralized app. Well, decentralized app itself, from DeFi to games. So dApps, or decentralized applications, that run peer-to-peer networks such as blockchains. They have numbers of use cases, from video games to decentralized finance. Yes, they do. So it says it's impossible to navigate today's crypto space without coming across decentralized applications, or dApps. Like regular apps, dApps have a broad range of use cases. There are financial services, decentralized file storage platform, and even games. Unlike regular apps, decentralized apps, as the name suggests, are built to a top decentralized infrastructure of peer-to-peer networks such as blockchains. I already knew that. So so I think what they really want to show us is just the apps themselves, such as Uniswap. It's one of the biggest in the world right now. It's a decentralized platform, you know? It's a decentralized exchange. Really useful. There is also PancakeSwap, decentralized platform as well. SushiSwap, another decentralized platform. And there's Aver as well, decentralized lending protocol. So that's quite interesting. Not to mention Axie Infinity. I really like Axie Infinity, but it's way too expensive to participate. To just buy a Axie NFT, it's just insanely expensive. Alien Worlds. I've never heard of this one. First time hearing of that one. First time, seriously. How easy is it to use? And Steam it as well. Steam it is like a private messaging platform, a private decentralized messaging platform. Audius. I've heard of Audius before. I think I might have reviewed it actually, but I'm not gonna rattle my brain trying to remember what it's about. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do that. Elon Musk tweet pumps Dogecoin, but not Bitcoin. Well, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? He's always saying something, and it's gonna impact it's gonna impact one coin positively. It might impact another coin negatively. Yeah, but who cares at the end of the day? You know, who cares about like what celebrities are saying, what Elon Musk is saying? I can't care anymore. When he's talking about crypto, I rarely listen. Here's when I did listen, is when he got involved in the lawsuit. He shared his opinion about the epic lawsuit with Apple, which I found to be really interesting. Really interesting. He just shared his opinion. He said Apple App Store fees are a de facto global tax on the internet. Epic is right. And you know what? I agree. Of course I agree. Because Apple App's fee is expensive. It's 30%. So if your company makes like 500 million, or let's say 100 million, they have to pay 30 million to Apple. So think about that for a moment. So it does make sense that Apple, it's kind of like they're taking tax from these companies or publish an app on their platform. So it's not that they shouldn't, but it's about how much they're taking. I think 30% is too much, in my opinion. I think 30% is too much, but that's just my opinion. There are other companies who are taking big amount of fees as well from their developers or whoever's using their platforms. They're taking huge amount of fees. So, you know, Elon is always tweeting something. You know, he's always gonna tweet something. Bitcoin is my safe word. That's funny. This was a late one as well. This was from I don't think last year, 2020, December, I don't think that was the first time he used that joke. I've heard him use that joke before. And it's still funny. It's still funny for everyone who understands that joke. Personally, I don't have a safe word, but if I did, I probably wouldn't use Bitcoin. You know, I would probably use something else. They're just basically saying that he helped Dogecoin to pump, but he didn't help Bitcoin to pump. Whatever. I'm not really interested in what Elon Musk helps to go up, or what crypto he helps to flatten. Because you remember lots of time when people thought, oh, Dogecoin, Elon is going to talk about Dogecoin and Dogecoin is going to go to $1, and it didn't. The price actually went down. So speaking of Dogecoin, we can actually take a quick look at Dogecoin. We're looking at Zcash, And I think we talked about Zcash enough by now. For everyone who's joining the stream and you're thinking, wait, I didn't hear anything about Zcash. I was talking about Zcash like 10 minutes straight. But let's have a look at Dogecoin right now. Okay, 20 cents. That's quite low considering where it was at its all-time high. That's still incredibly low considering where it was. I mean, this coin was over $70 at one stage. I think it was more than $70 as well. But yeah, over $70 at one stage. So price it is right now. It's pretty damn cheap. It's pretty damn cheap. But hey, it's not financial advice. I'm just interested in a price analysis right now. You can see it's stabilizing for sure. It's been stabilizing around this price for a very long time, around between like 30 cents, 20 cents, 15 cents. It's been stabilizing around this price. People are wondering, when is Doge gonna hit $1? Could it hit $1 this year? Will it hit $1 next year? Will it ever hit $1? I don't know. It's Dogecoin. It can literally do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Dogecoin hit $1 today. I just wouldn't be surprised because it's Dogecoin. You can't really be surprised anymore because they just do anything. But one of the best things to happen to Dogecoin this year, it wasn't just Elon Musk talking about it. It was actually that it got added to Coinbase. That was one of the biggest thing to happen to Dogecoin. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. NASCAR plus Dogecoin. That's awesome. Wait a minute. Fenty Fortune. Rihanna is now officially a billionaire, but not because of her music. I believe that. She's a billionaire because of her fashion brand. It's making a lot of money, big money. Her fashion brand is making big money, which is why I want her company to go public, so I can invest. Because I would invest in her company right now if I could, because it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Her company is going to the moon, quite literally. Anyway, let's get back to our article. I don't want to read this thing because it's kind of useless. Let's get back to some interesting. Robinhood stock closes rocky first week of trading, down 7.5%. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself about the price of Robinhood stock. It's always going to go up. It's always going to go down. It's Robinhood. Robinhood is always going to have something controversial that's going on, and it's going to make people panic, or it's going to make people really happy. You can never really be sure what's going on with Robinhood. I wonder which super rare, I wonder which NFT we can have a look at next. That's what I'm thinking. The amazing thing is that I can't even find Engine, which was Sandbox. Sandbox is 30th rank. But where is Engine? Engine NFT. You know what I'm talking about. Used to be at the top, but now it's Axie Infinity. And Axie Infinity like came out of nowhere and just took the crown from everyone. Just came out of nowhere, just took that crown. And I can't disagree. Can't really disagree. But I did make a video on Axie Infinity just about the insane price that the NFTs are costing right now, where we can expect that to go. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about Robinhood too much. I want to talk about some more crypto news and some more crypto. Apart from Dogecoin, there's more that we can look at. Bitcoin Cash over $553 US. Chainlink $24. Interesting, very interesting. Theta price is $6. I think that's quite good for Theta right now. I think that's quite good. What about VeChain? 0.088 cents, less than 10 cents. Less than 10 cents per VeChain coin. Just put that in perspective for a moment, because the supply obviously incredibly high. 64 billion in circulating supply, 86 billion in max supply. That's a lot. But its all-time high was around 25 cents. 25 cents. So I'd say where the price is right now, it's probably exactly where it needs to be. It's ranked 22 in the world among all crypto, and that's probably for good reasons as well, because the market is really competitive. You know, obviously, it's not an easy market to take place in for any crypto. So VeChain price, I'd say it's exactly where it needs to be. With such a huge supply, you can't expect this token to stay at 20 cents, 25 cents. You can't expect it to stay at its all-time high. And that's mostly because of the huge supply. You know, you just got to be aware that these things will happen. But yeah. So I wonder what's going on in terms of news for VeChain. Ethereum, Tron, VeChain price analysis. That's a lot of price analysis, really. I can do my own price analysis. I don't need anyone else's price analysis. But I do need. Yeah, I think that's exactly where it needs to be. I'm gonna leave VeChain alone. I'm gonna leave VeChain alone, and we're gonna go to internet computer. This is a good one. A very controversial cryptocurrency, especially right now. Because you know, it came in with a lot of hype. People invested when the price was really high, and you know, it's around $40 now per token. So for some people, it's heartbroken, and for some people, it's just part of life. For some people. So let's check out what's going on in terms of internet computer. I remember when I was making videos on internet computers as well. Those videos were blowing up. Everyone was watching those videos because everyone was watching internet computer for what it's gonna do next, where the price is gonna go next. Just everyone was watching internet computer. And now the hype has died down, so naturally some people are not too happy with internet computer because they invested when it was too high. And that's why some investors, they don't invest in IPOs, they don't invest in ICOs, because you never know what's going to happen with the price, you know. So a lot of investors, they wait until the hype dies down, till the price goes down, and then they invest when they actually believe in a project. So a lot of investors, they're actually waiting for the perfect time to invest because they're seeing that, okay, so a cryptocurrency like this, it's been stabilizing around this price for a very long time. Since around sometime in June, it's been stabilizing around $40, between $40 and $20. It's been stabilizing around that price, so that's good. In fact, I don't even think it's ever dipped below. Oh, it has. It's dipped below $30 once. It was at $29 at one stage. So around $20 and $40, or $20 and $50. That's where it's stabilizing. So a lot of investors are just choosing the right time to invest, but they didn't invest when it was this high because they knew, like professional investors, they knew the price wasn't realistic. They knew they just had to wait. They had to wait to see, you know, what's the best time to invest in a crypto like this. But it's very controversial because for some people they're upset, and for other people they're kind of happy that the price was low because now they can buy cheap. But a lot of people are upset because they invested when the price was high and the price is now low, so they've lost a lot of money. But here's the thing, you only lose money when you sold. If you haven't sold your token, technically you haven't lost your money yet. You haven't lost your investment yet. Yes, your investment has gone below expectations, but that's part of investing. That's part of life. That's part of being an investor. That's part of the world. You know, it's seeing your investments dip below the red, and some people will panic, but you don't have any reasons to panic because that's usually a good thing. It allows you to buy more crypto. It allows you to buy more shares in stocks. You know, so it's actually a good thing when the price goes down because it means that it gets cheaper for you. It gets cheaper for you. It gets cheaper for everyone else. So it's actually a good thing. But some people just panic. They sell. They panic buy. They panic sell. And you know, here's the funny thing about investing. The biggest part of investing is probably doing the research. That's where it lies, is doing the research. When you understand your research, when you understand the business, then you can invest. But if you don't understand any of this and you're just investing based on hype, well, don't be surprised when you lose a lot. Anyway, this is some of the apps and dApps that are running in the Definity ecosystem, in the internet computer ecosystem. They've got a lot of dApps. You know, just take a look for yourself. So they've got a lot of developments on their platform. That's quite obvious. If you look at wallets as well, they've got 3 different wallets as well that are active. This is really good. So NFTs as well. They've got an NFT as well. So obviously their platform is not just because the price is low doesn't mean that they're doomed forever. No, it's like they clearly have plans for the platform. They clearly have people building on the platform. They've got DeFi as well. Dank is the first decentralized bank built on the internet computer, developed by Fleek through a collection of open internet service for users and developers. Dank makes cycle management seamless. So they've got plenty of things on their platform. They've got games as well, but I probably won't play those games. They'd probably be boring. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. But yeah. So they've got things going on. So they're not completely doomed. It's just that when the price goes down, people are gonna panic. People are gonna say a lot of bad things. Is Bitcoin mining finally getting greener? Good question. It's a good question, actually. I think it's definitely getting greener. I think people want it to be greener because it will cost you less. The less it costs you is the more money you'll make from mining. So going greener is actually better. Like building solar panels for Bitcoin mining is actually good. So if we have a look at that, solar Bitcoin mining, solar Bitcoin mining is a big thing. A lot of people are mining Bitcoin using solar energy, and that's a good thing because it will cost you a lot less money. So Square will invest $5 million to build solar power Bitcoin mining facilities. It will be a partnership with blockchain tech firm Blockstream Mining. This was actually public in June, 5th of June 2021 this year. So it's not old news. It's good. So if they're partnering, I want to know more about Square. Like, is it a publicly traded company? Because any company that's mining Bitcoin, I'm already interested in. Any company that's mining Bitcoin. I'm actually not just mining Bitcoin, but mining crypto in general. You know, I like companies that mine crypto and Bitcoin in general. So let's have a look. Oof. Robinhood price is doing really good. We were talking about Robinhood earlier, and I'm looking at the Robinhood price at the moment, and it's doing really good. Robinhood price is at 63 US dollars right now, and I just knew it had a lot of growth. I can actually make another video on Robinhood specifically on their price. Let's have a look. Robinhood shares price. Feels like I can't type with this keyboard. Yeah, there you go. $63. It looks like the share price started at around $77, but I thought it was actually less, but it's doing really good right now at $63. At the end of last week, it didn't end so well. It was actually quite low at the end of last week, so it's doing really well. When I say end of last week, I mean like, yeah, around Friday last week. It was actually around $35, but it looks like yesterday, from yesterday to today, it just shot up. It went from like $46, sorry, to around $65. And now it's like, it's doing extremely good. So clearly, yeah. So it says Robinhood surge as much as 81% in second day of wild trading. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The world is really gonna have a good time talking about Robinhood shit. And a lot of people are gonna buy a lot of people are gonna panic buy this exact share. They're gonna panic buy. You're gonna see the market panic buying this share a lot. Now, I want to take a look at Square. What is Square? Are they a publicly traded company? They are a publicly traded company. Current price per share, $265 per share. But if they're going to start a partnership to build solar panel Bitcoin mining facility. And they're starting this partnership with Blockstream Mining. Speaking of Blockstream Mining, who are they? Blockstream Mining. They're probably mining cryptos already. So they're probably a company who's already mining crypto. And they're actually getting a big partnership with Square. This is huge. So, but it's more eco-friendly, you know? So it looks like Blockstream and Square are forced to join solar power mining. Wow, this is good. I'm actually gonna save these articles so I can talk about these on my other channel. Cause this is big news. Robinhood is going to the moon, ladies and gents. People are panic buying, and it's gonna be exciting just to see what happens. But yeah, there you go. Square is a publicly traded company, so now we know what's going on in terms of like, well, we know a little bit, but let's get some more information actually. So we're committed to driving further adoption and efficiency of renewables within the Bitcoin ecosystem, which is why we're teamed up with Blockstream to launch a open source renewable energy mining project as part of Bitcoin Clean Energy Initiative. Big and bold for companies who want to get into Bitcoin mining, but they want to do it efficiently. Here's the thing. They are going to save themselves so much money because your investments are going to pay for itself really quickly when it comes to Bitcoin mining. Especially for solar panels, they're going to pay for themselves really quickly. So the amazing thing, the genius thing is that when they do this, a lot of companies are going to do the exact same thing because a lot of companies want to make more money, and the best way to make more money is by following the cheapest way to mine Bitcoin. And the cheapest way to mine Bitcoin is using free energy. Free energy is when you have solar panels that are free. That's the genius of this. That is the genius of this. So this is Square, and they're publicly traded, and they're going to start mining Bitcoin in an eco-friendly way. They're going to make so much money. But yeah, they're going to push the entire Bitcoin. They're going to help a lot of other companies to realize that the smart thing to do, the best thing to do, the most intelligent thing to do is to mine Bitcoin using free energy. Solar energy is free energy. It's like the sun comes up every morning and it just gives you free energy. So as long as you can pay for the investment of your solar panels and the facilities, it's going to pay for itself. That's normal in investments. Investors understand that your investments will pay for themselves after a year or two. Just focus on the long-term perspective. And the long-term perspective is like 10, 20, 30, 50 years in the future, 100 years in the future. What do you want for your company? You want your company to be ahead of the curve, ahead of every other company. And this is exactly what Square is doing with Blockstream. So it says today, we'll be creating a public-facing dashboard to serve as a transparent case study for renewable energy and Bitcoin mining as we continue to explore the synergy between the two. We're excited to share our ongoing learning and real world data points. Nice, nice. Big news. So it says Bitcoin mining using a lot of electricity. We know that. But it's becoming more and more renewable. In fact, I think it's over 40% renewable energy that they use to mine Bitcoin. That's actually really good. That's really impressive. And I think it's only going to keep on getting better and better. I don't think it's ever going to be 100% renewable energy mining Bitcoin. I don't think that's going to happen ever, because not everyone is going to be using renewable energy in the world in the next 100 years or even 200 years, you know? So yes, the world is becoming more and more efficient, clean energy, but I think it's going to take a long time for the entire world to adjust to it or to adapt to it. It's going to take a while. By the way, let me know, because you guys can only see the article. So let me know, is my audio good? And let me know if you want me to turn on my webcam, because I've got a webcam, and a lot of people prefer to see your face when you're talking about something. They don't just want to see words on a screen. They want to see your face when you're talking about something. So let me know, and I might turn on my webcam just to make you guys feel a bit more connected with me, the commentary guys. So it says here, Robinhood surges as much as 81% in second day of wild trading. Amazing. I like this. This is a big. So obviously after the first week of trading, a lot of people were like, yeah, there you go. That's exactly why we don't invest in IPOs, because you never know what's going to happen with the price. Well, again, this proves that anything can happen with the price. It can either go up extremely high or it can go down extremely low. You never ever know. But the nice thing, here's what I can tell you guys. Like, the exciting thing, why I'm really excited, why I'm shaking on my boots right now, is that a lot of people are panic buying. A lot of people are going to panic buy because they're saying, oh crap, the price is going up. I'm losing an opportunity to buy when it's cheap. A lot of people always panic buy, which is exactly what's going on. But then those are the exact same people who are going to sell. They're going to sell. So right now we're on Wednesday. Just wait until Friday. I think the price will probably continue going up until the end of Friday. We might see a little bit of retraction at the end of Friday, or we might see even more excitement and more people buying. But eventually we're going to see some people who are going to be selling. So the price is obviously, it's going to go down. It's going to go back down. I don't know by how much. Maybe it's going to go back down to $50, $45, $40, $35. We don't know, but it's definitely going to go back down. The question is, when will it? It's going to be really funny to watch that happen, because a lot of people are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to panic sell. And if the market panic sells, then everyone panic sells. And then people just lose money unnecessarily, which is why people are already losing money unnecessarily simply by panic buying, because they're thinking, oh, I'm missing an opportunity to buy when it's cheap, you know? But that's not how you should think. So it says here, let's go back to Blockstream and Square. I'm very interested in their prospect, because it's a public traded company. I'm not sure about Blockstream, but Square publicly traded. So if they're going to be owning Bitcoin mining facilities, that's going to make their company even more valuable for everyone who invest in their company. There's an open partnership. So Square intends to invest $5 million in the facility, with Blockstream providing infrastructure and expertise to build and manage a project. Now that's good. So they're the investors, and Blockstream is going to be doing the heavy lifting. They're going to be doing the work. So facility will be proof of concept for 100% renewable energy Bitcoin mine at scale. 100% Bitcoin mining, renewable energy. Nice. I love that. So with the economy of built out, including operational costs and ROI made open to the public, while we know that many mining operations throughout the world, including ours, already rely on renewable energy, as it's the most cost efficient, actually it says, as it's the most cost effective power available, we hope that the open and transparent nature of this project will become a model that other businesses can learn from. We hope to show that a renewable mining facility is the real world is not only possible to be prove empirical to Bitcoin and accelerate the world towards a sustainable future. Nice, 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 nice. Public performance dashboard. Get mining. Plenty of information on this subject. Plenty of information on this subject. So I'm actually gonna make a video on this for my other YouTube channel. So if you guys are interested in that, I think you already know about my other YouTube channel. If you don't, then leave a comment, and I can leave a link below, just telling you like about my other YouTube channel, so no one is like in the dark, because you guys need to know about my other YouTube channels as well. Very important that this channel is one of my main channels that I do a lot of work on, but you know, like other channels that I'm working on, very important for you guys to know about that as well. Anyway, let's get back to what we were looking at. Right, so we looked at Blockstream mining, their partnership with Square, looking at Robinhood surge in price, and I already gave my opinion on it. I think people are panic buying, and I think people are going to panic sell quite soon. I think this August is a time where people are going to do a lot of panic buying and panic selling. So I'm here just to like watch and enjoy the journey, and enjoy like I'm a spectator in this. I'm a spectator. And I actually was thinking about buying one of the Robinhood shares just to like see what would happen, but at the same time I was like, you know what, if I don't buy it, I'm still gonna see what happens, so it doesn't matter. So in terms of if I regret buying or not, I definitely don't regret buying this share, because I know the price is gonna go back down. I know the price is gonna go back down. But one thing I did know for sure is that the IPO, the value of their company, I thought it was very undervalued, and I said that in my video. I said, actually, I think this is undervalued, and this wasn't on this channel. It was actually on my other channel, Monuments. I made this video yesterday, really good video. But my Robinhood video, I made it very clear that Robinhood, the price of the share, I thought the company overall, the valuation of the company was undervalued, in my opinion, because I knew as a company, they not just trade cryptocurrency, but they also trade company shares. So I was like, wait a minute, so they're supplying the world with both benefits. You're getting more than one benefits. So it was clear to me that it was kind of undervalued. Like, let's have a look. Robinhood company valuation. Let's take a look at the company valuation, because I think it was around, was it between 30 and 40 billion for the company value. But now that it's like a publicly traded company, this should be more. It should be. Oh, hold on, actually, I got an idea. Let's go to Yahoo Finance, because we can get some more information from Yahoo Finance in terms of the share price. There it is, Hood, Robinhood. It's at the top of the trending list right now, and it is trending hot as hell, because a lot of people are just panic buying. But if we go into statistics, it can tell us exactly how many shares are outstanding. There we go, 835 million shares that are outstanding, and the public float is 146 million shares. So to put this in perspective, what the Robinhood price just did, the share price that is, was incredible. It went from $46 from yesterday, but not just yesterday, but since the start of the week on Monday. Like, since the start of the week on Monday, you know, started a trading week on Monday, you're looking at $36, $35. So it went from $35 to $65. So basically, the company almost doubled in value. Basically, the company almost doubled in value for a company that has over 800 million shares outstanding, shares that are available to be bought. Wow, that says a lot. That's the power of a company like this to just double their value in such a short period of time. But look at that, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. So let's have a look at the market right now, because I have a feeling that a lot of people are not doing long-term investments, they're doing short-term investments. Short-term investments specifically for Robinhood. So let's have a look at Robinhood share price right now. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? So that's the current price right now. This graph is really terrible. It's not giving me enough information. But yeah, it's in the green right now. Majority, like, there's no red in sight. So it's just a lot of positive energy and a lot of money that are going into the Robinhood share at the moment, which is good. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's good. That's good. I do like their logo though. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. But yeah, I think a lot of people are doing short-term investment, which makes sense because it is a share. So people are naturally going to do like a lot of like short-term investments. That makes a lot of sense. But you know, you think a lot of people just do long-term investments, but there's a lot of daily traders as well. So a lot of people are going to be talking about this on their podcasts as well. Like, seriously. A lot of people are going to be talking about this on their podcasts. I just realized now that you can expect a lot of podcasts and a lot of YouTube channels to be talking about this, because a lot of people didn't expect the Robinhood price to go from around $35 to around $65. You know, company immediately like doubled its value. But I think we've talked enough about Robinhood. Seriously. So we're looking at Square and its plan to get into mining. We even now to look at Elon Musk's opinion on the Apple situation that's going on with Epic Store. That's really controversial, but yeah. What Apple is doing is what other companies do. YouTube takes about 45% of all creators invest revenue. So YouTube takes 45% of every creator's revenue. So any creator out there who are making like, say like $100,000 with their YouTube channels, Google is taking $45,000 from every creator. So it's not just Apple who are like taking a lot of money from people. Google is doing the exact same thing, and there's other companies out there that are doing the exact same thing. But in this lawsuit, it feels like Apple is taking the majority of blame, and I don't think that's necessarily fair, because look how much YouTube is taking from its creators. They're taking 45%. There's companies out there that take 70%, 60%. In fact, it's quite normal for a lot of industries. You look at cinemas, they take a big chunk of money from the movie studios, like cinemas. You know, like I was actually surprised how much money cinemas make from movies. You'd think it'd probably be like, 10, 20%. Nah, it's more like 50, 60, 40%, depending on the cinema, depending on the studio, depending on the deals that they worked out. But it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Invest in app Wealthfront to offer Greystone Bitcoin Ethereum products. The most anticipated crypto game. I'm interested in that. The most anticipated crypto games. Kathy Wood's ARK Invest snaps up 45 million in Robinhood stocks. Yeah, that probably helped to send the price through the roof. That definitely helped to send the price through the roof. When someone makes such a big investment when the price is so low, because the price was low, you're looking at $35, $40. That price is really low. And Kathy Wood ARK Investment snapped up 45 million in investment. Yeah, that's a lot of money to invest in Robinhood. So that helped to send the price up a lot. But At the closing day, at the first week in Robinhood, when it was around $38, it immediately dropped 9%. And a lot of people thought that's not good. But as you can see, investors like Kathy Wood, they just invested a lot of money. And look, ARK invested purchased 1.2 million shares of Robinhood. Actually 1.3, call it 1.3. Call it 1.3 million actually. That's crazy. This was the 30th of this month as well. Well, actually 30th of July last month. But that's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of shares. That's 1.3 million shares that they purchased for 45 million. So let me tell you how much this investment is worth right now. This shares at this price, let's have a look. So at the time, the share price was $34. It was $34 for Robinhood share at that price. Right now, share price is $64, right? So you think how much is that worth right now? Well, the share price almost doubled. So naturally, their investment almost doubled as well. From 45 million, I'm looking at 85 million right now. That's how much money they've made. They made 40 million. Right? And I'm telling you that they haven't sold. They're not selling. If anything, they're just waiting until the market goes back down, and then they're just gonna buy another 100 million or another 40 million again, because now they're seeing the real potential. But it doesn't take a genius to see the potential of Robinhood. It doesn't take a genius, because I'm not a genius, but I saw the potential miles ago. Anyway, these are some of the most anticipated games for crypto. Coming to Sandbox, users create virtual characters. That's interesting. I'd be surprised if Axie Infinity is not on this. Skyweaver. Let's put my audio on silence. I don't want to disturb you guys. Wow, look at that. What game is this? Horizon. Wait, what's it called? Horizon Blockchain Games. Sounds excited. What kind of game is it? That's my question. Ooh, so it's like Hearthstone. You got cards and you battle each other. So it's like a Hearthstone, and this is gonna create a lot of hype, because people like games like this. People love Hearthstone, and it's like Hearthstone, but it's a NFT crypto game. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm actually gonna save this article so I can talk more about this article. There's other games as well, such as Hash Rush Trailer. So what is this? Crypto game. So there's some big crypto games coming to the market. So this is exciting for a lot of reasons. Big crypto games that are coming to the market. Trade items. That's nice. And look at that. It's like you got your own world. So I like crypto games. So if you can trade your assets, sell and buy assets, that's always gonna incentivize people to play this game even more. If you can sell and buy assets, yeah, it looks interesting. There's other games as well, such as Look First, Big Time, Alpha in Game. What is this? What is this crypto game? Ooh, it looks good though. Yo, that looks good. And this is a crypto game. So I'm gonna read this article a lot more to find out which is the best game to play. And I'm probably gonna download a couple of these games, and I'm probably gonna play them just to like see if it's worth playing. Because it's a crypto game, and crypto games are becoming bigger and bigger on a daily basis. But you wanna be early to play crypto games, because the assets in those crypto games, if people like them, they're gonna be extremely valuable. I can guarantee that for sure. They're gonna be extremely valuable. Let's continue. Here's another crypto game. This is the 5th. Holy crap. So I've already been through 4, and I like all 4 of them. I think all 4 of them are actually really interesting so far. So they're games, but crypto games. Bro, this is big. So there's another one as well. Guild of Guardians is a buzzy mobile dungeon crawler that has more than 135,000 people on the wait list as of this writing. So the cooperative action game will see players band together to bash monsters and earn crypto rewards in the process, and it has already generated millions of dollars worth of NFT sales before the game is even publicly playable. Holy That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Gods on Chain. So let's have a look. This was the thumbnail, so let's have a look at this one. This one looks like it's going to be the best one. So let's take a look at this one. Infinity Fleet. I wonder if this is going to be like... Ooh, so it's based in space. But I wonder what kind of game this is going to be. I don't know what kind of game this is going to be. But anyway, it says Bitcoin isn't where most blockchain games live. So that makes Infinity Fleet an intriguingly anomaly on that list. Developed by Pixelmatic and published by Exordium, Infinity Fleet is PC massively multiplayer online MMO space combat game driven by NFTs, which will be used for the collectible in-game spaceships. Whew, you hear that? Says as well, Liquid Network sidechain will be used to help the game scale for potentially large sums of players without dealing with Bitcoin's throughput limitation, and the game has already raised some 7.2 million in funding as of April 2021. That's big. So that was 6 games that are coming to the NFT world, that are coming to the crypto world. I don't know about this one though. I don't think I'll enjoy this one. I could be wrong though. Sometimes you think like, oh, I'm not gonna enjoy that, but then you do enjoy it, and it's like, oh, that's surprising. I didn't think that was for me, but it's totally for me. But this was a good day to look into some crypto. The 7 best crypto games you could play right now. Let's have a look at that as well. Decentraland. I've made a video on Decentraland, Sorare, Gods Unchained. So we were just watching a trailer on that one actually. This is Beyond the Void. Crypto Kitties. Interesting. There's another NFT game, crypto game. Whoops, my bad. So there's plenty of games out there that are crypto games, and it's only becoming bigger and bigger. And I think more mainstream companies are going to adopt this idea of making crypto game and crypto assets, because it's really appealing for a lot of people. It's really appealing. Look at this. Decrypt is iron. Decrypt is iron, people. Eminem, Coinbase back Ethereum NFT platform, maker plays in 30 million. I don't know why Eminem name is in this article. I don't know why his face is on this article. I don't know. What is this about? I have no idea. I'm not even going to waste my time reading that. It does not seem intriguing at all. But yeah, so we dive into a lot of things today. We talked about a lot of things today. We talk about so much. Axie Infinity, crypto mining, crypto games. We talk about Robinhood, share price that is skyrocketing right now. Holy crap, it's at $68. Speaking of which, Robinhood shares just hit $68. Now it's at $67 again. That's crazy. That's crazy. But there we go. Decrypt is hiring. They're hiring software engineer, front-end software engineer, product designer, and they're offering freelance writer for Europe, UK, USA. Interesting. Freelance writer, so you can be a writer, but freelance. You don't have to be in the office or anything. You can just freelance and do that. Apparently, Efinity is trending right now. I'm guessing it's been doing really well as of late. Guessing it's been doing really well because it's on the trend list along with Tencent, Baby Cake, ETHPad, Efinity, Item Games, and Mina is trending as well. It's got a few tokens that are trending. But I think we'll end the video right here. I think we've spoken about a lot. There's a lot of events that are coming as well, crypto events. Check out this calendar. It shows a lot of different crypto events. Lattice token, Bitcash Pay, DeFi Yield Protocol, Shield Protocol, Aragon. So there's a lot of events that are coming up. And whenever crypto events that are coming up, it's always a good time to review these tokens before the event is coming up. Because guess what? It's always good for any YouTuber, you know. So today, these are the events that are coming up today alone. Today alone. So naturally, there's gonna be other events that are coming up like tomorrow. Look at that. So tomorrow they've got Chainlink Smart Contract Summit, Telegram meeting for Solano, Hedera Hashgraph, Origin Protocol, Ergo, Axie Infinity D, Decrypt, and the entire list for 6th of August, Bitcoin Cash, 7th of August, Safe Moon, Pokedex on the 8th of August. Lots of things that are coming up in terms of like meeting Voyager token on the 9th, Bitcoin SV, lots of things that are coming up. So this is big. This is big. EOS. Hey, does anyone remember Iota? Does anyone remember Iota? You remember when people used to talk about Iota like, oh, it's gonna be the next big thing. Iota is gonna be the next big thing. I haven't heard anyone talk about Iota in forever. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. No one is talking about Iota. I made a video on Iota as well. It's still ranked 46 coin in the world, and that's a big deal. Price right now is 88 cents. Lots and lots of token supply. 2.7 billion in token supply. But I haven't been hearing people talking about Iota. It's such like it's disappeared under the radar. Like seriously, when is the last time any one of you who's watching have heard someone talk about Iota? It's been forever. It's literally been forever. It's been that long. Like it just hasn't been in the news that much. It hasn't been very relevant to people. And I think that's probably because like the crypto market is just like, it's a big shift. Compare this year with 2019. Iota was like trending in 2018 and 2019. It was up there where people were talking about it like it's gonna be the next big thing. It's gonna go to $1, $2, $5. But the world is changing in cryptocurrency. People are looking at NFTs now. People are looking at crypto games. The world is trending. So what's important to the world has changed a lot. And it seems like Iota is just like, it's fallen under the radar quite a lot. But it's still in the top 100. It's in the top 50 of cryptocurrencies in the world by market cap. Fully diluted market cap, by the way. And market cap itself, 2.4 billion for its market cap. For its market cap, 2.4 billion for its market cap. So even though people are not talking about Iota anymore, I don't know why, but I did make a video on Iota early this year and it did really well. It did really well. So I might make another video on Iota because people are just not talking about it anymore. So I always like to set myself apart and set the channel apart as well. So, you know, if people are not talking about Iota, I have to talk about it because no one else will. No one else will. No one else will, bro. And this thing about Rihanna being a billionaire, it's crazy. She really is a billionaire because of her Fenty line. But I want to see Fenty go public. I want it to be a publicly traded company so I can buy some of those shares. But Iota though. Let's Google Iota just to see what people have been saying about Iota in the news. Anyway, in the news. Iota Tangle. DLT for Cersei, smart grid platform, smart energy. Iota is regulating crypto. The answer. Iota used a secure, scalable sensor network data transfer and processing provider for innovative, smart, whatever. Iota. But yeah, I think I'll make a video on Iota. Anyway, I did say I was gonna end this video, by the way, so I think we're coming to the end of this video. If anyone's got anything else that they'd like us to talk about, just let me know now before I end the video, because we've been streaming for a very long time. So I think we might end the video right here. So yeah, Bitcoin price right now 39,000 US dollars. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I think it's time I take a rest, I take a break, get something to eat, and then